This is long haul. Buckle up. My name is Trey. I drive an 18-wheeler for a living, and if you came here looking for the man who calls you baby and means forever, wrong damn parking lot. I don't do phone numbers. I don't do so what are we? I do state lines, gas station coffee, and whoever's still standing when the sun comes up. Been the deal for 6 years running, no exceptions, no complaints. Then a man named Ghost showed up on the shoulder of Interstate 40 with a set of jumper cables, and 30 minutes later I was breaking every rule I ever built for myself. I am still not right about it. And that's a problem because catching feelings was never on my route. Let me tell you how a dead battery turned into the worst, best night of my damn life. Quick thing you should know about me first. Trucking is about as masculine as a job gets in this country. CB radios, gas station coffee thick as tar, men who think she is the only pronoun that exists past the county line. Ain't nobody checking for a brown-skinned man in a bandana who also happens to be the freakiest thing rolling between Atlanta and Tulsa. That's exactly how I keep it. I'm not out here with a rainbow flag on my mud flaps. I'm a man who knows what he wants, gets it quiet in whatever town I land in that night, and rolls out before breakfast. No apps out here either. No profile pic. No mask for mask. No drama in my bio. Just a CB handle, a diesel engine, and a look a man gives you across a truck stop parking lot that says everything a paragraph on Grindr never could. Worked fine for 6 years. Then Ghost had to go and ruin a perfectly good system. So it's near midnight, somewhere past Amarillo, and my rig just quits on me. No warning. Dash goes black, engine goes dead silent, and it's just me and 18 wheels rolling to a stop on gravel like a tired old mule. Now I've kept this truck running on a prayer and a pair of pliers more times than I'm proud of, so I'm not stressed. I pop the hood, flashlight in my teeth, and go to work like the grown-ass man my daddy raised. What I did not plan on was headlights pulling up behind me 20 minutes in. Boots hit gravel. A voice comes out the dark, doing something to me before I even see a face. You look like a man who could use a jump. I have heard some lines in my life. That one was bad. Objectively bad, and my whole body still said, "Yes, sir," before my brain got a vote. I turn around, and there he is. Lean. Cut up in all the right places. Beard trimmed close. Sleeve of tattoos catching my headlights. Grinning, like he already knows something about me I haven't told him yet. Says his handle is Ghost. I think, of course it is. Of course the finest man I've seen since Memphis has a CB handle about to haunt my ass for 100 miles. I said, "Depends what you're offering." He laughed and said, "Jumper cables. To start. We'll see about the rest." We hook the cables up under my hood, shoulder to shoulder, and this man does not stop talking. Where he's from, how long he's been out here, cracking jokes about how a trucker who can't jump his own battery has no business behind an 18-wheeler in the first place. I give it right back. Tell him a mechanic who moonlights flirting on the shoulder of Interstate 40 needs to worry about his own damn truck. Somewhere between his joke about my bandana and my joke about his beard, something clicked that had nothing to do with the engine. He turns the key. My truck coughs, catches, roars up like it had been waiting on him too. We stood there a second grinning, two men who both already know exactly what's about to happen and feel zero rush to say it out loud. Now let me be clear about something, since apparently I needed the reminder myself. I am a hit it and forget your name type of man. That's not a flaw. That's a lifestyle I built with my own two rugged hands, on purpose, brick by brick. Was not planning to break my own rule on the shoulder of Interstate 40 with a man I'd known 45 minutes. But my sleeper cabs got curtains for a reason, and Ghost asked real polite, could he see the inside of my truck? I said, sure. We both knew exactly what that meant. I'm not about to give you all the full play-by-play. It's a family story, sort of. What I will tell you is that man had my back pressed against that mattress wall, giving up back shots I usually save for men I never intend to speak to again in my life. Difference is, this time my body didn't get the memo about never speaking to him again. This time it felt like something. And I have spent 6 years making very sure nothing on this highway ever felt like something. That fine-ass man knew how to back a rig into a tight space. And let me tell you, he knew exactly what else he could back into. I'll leave that right there for the ones with good imaginations. After, I lay there staring at the roof of my own cab, and Ghost had his arm slung over me like we'd done this 100 times before. Like we were gonna do it 100 more times. I did not move his arm, if I'm being honest. That right there should have told me I was in trouble. Morning comes gray and quiet. I wake up and his side of the bunk is cold. No note, no number scrawled on a receipt. Nothing. My bandana's still tied where I left it, radio's still humming low, and there's just a dent in my pillow where a man used to be. And you know what? Good. That's how it's supposed to go. That's the deal. Man does his job, moves on. I move on. Everybody's a grown-ass adult about it. Said all that to myself with a straight face, too. Damn near believed it. I get back on the road, sun's up, coffee's hot, radio playing something I'm not really listening to. A horn blasts. Ghost rig comes flying past me in the next lane. Chrome catching the light, going like he's got somewhere to be. He throws up 2 fingers off the wheel, grinning at me through the window like the whole night was nothing but a good time. Which it was. Which is exactly what I asked for. Which is exactly what I always ask for. I watch him shrink down in my mirror. Don't chase him. Don't hail him on the radio. Just watch a man drive away exactly the way I taught myself to drive away from people first. Every single time. Before they get the chance. Then my own damn mouth says out loud to an empty cab, why do I already know his mile marker? Wasn't nobody there to answer me. Just me, a highway, and a rule I apparently already broke on night 1. So that's the deal I made with myself, cracked wide open by a man with a bad pickup line and a good set of jumper cables. Figured that was the end of it. 1 town, 1 man, gone by sunrise. Same as always. It was not the end of it. Next stop, there's a diner in a town so small it's only got the 1 stoplight. And a waitress who knows everybody's business before you even sit down good. Including mine. And somewhere around dessert, Ghost's name comes up again in a way I did not see coming. Y'all already know what road I'm on. Come ride with me.